My grandparents, Dave and Dorothy Gottlieb, were the impetus for building this hospital. And my grandfather was an extremely philanthropic person. He just thought there should be a place for everybody to be able to go.
It's a beautiful thing to see a mission that was started a long time ago being carried out and improved on ever since that time.
What I most like about working at Gottlieb is the sense of community that I feel here.
I became involved with the auxiliary in about 1982. They just care so much for the patients and they care so much for the hospital.
I first became involved because of Marge Weinberg. She asked if I would consider joining the auxiliary. For the first 4 or 5 years, I worked on the Emeral BalL committee.
I should explain how it became the Emeral BalL. My mother was given a set of books about the land of Oz, which my mother used to read to us. When it came to have this fundraiser, the Emerald City became the Emeral BalL.
The first year I attended was 1974. I think the Emeral BalL created some excitement because it gave the staff, the doctors, really special connection with anyone that attended. And I think that was what made it unique.
My husband came home and said, we're going to the BalL this year. And I thought, I don't think so. I had just delivered our daughter like 3 weeks prior. So yes, I found a dress and we showed up at the BalL. You know, it was magical.
I was in high school when I first attended, and my hair was a lot longer. It was the 70s. I think it's probably the first time that I rented a tuxedo.
Well, I think the devotion that I see in action with the volunteers is unique. Many of our volunteers would do whatever we ask them to do.
Over the last 60 years, Gottlieb Hospital Auxiliary has raised over $7 million. And we're very proud of that.
In 2019, we started the Judd A. Weinberg Emergency Department expansion. I was working and got a phone call that my grandfather was in an ambulance and that I likely wouldn't be able to see him again. It was at the height of the pandemic, and I said a prayer if there was any way that I'd be able to have one last talk with him. A few moments later, I got another phone call and that he was being redirected to Gottlieb. So I spent that afternoon at the bedside of my grandfather. When I think about that experience, it's definitely one of the most powerful moments I've had in my life, and I'm very thankful for all the people that cared for my grandfather.
I'm very fortunate to work in a place like Gottlieb where the auxiliary, the members of administration, and the hospital themselves are very supportive of programs like the Gottlieb Pollen Count.
I think what makes Gottlieb Hospital special from the beginning and founding of the hospital was the dedications of the doctors, the board of directors, the staff. Everyone that has been here and involved with the hospital has just been a unique group of people.
These people literally have given their lives to this institution and the people who come in and out every day. And their caring, the touches they have with families, with patients, is exceptional. I have the memories and the shadows of all those people who have come before me. And to me, to be able to continue giving back in that vein, to make sure that in my own small way that we keep that feel, keep that mission for this community is important.